Judge, this is the case of Stay With Me.
I have here a couple with a lot of history, a lot of problems, but also a lot of love. Let's see if we can get through those first two things and find out if there's enough of the love left over.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Johnnie Chambers and Henri Chambers. The two of you have been together for 19, married for 8. It appears, however, that your union is at an end. Mrs. Chambers, you would like $2,000 from Mr. Chambers, and we will discuss that momentarily. But before we do, Mrs. Chambers, let me start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're in divorce court here today?
We're here today because I've been with this man for 19 years, and I want to save my marriage.
Okay.
But it's been rocky from the start.
Tell me what the biggest problem is.
Communication, trust.
No.
All of the above.
Hang on, Mr. She hadn't even told a story yet. So there's nothing to disagree with yet. Mrs. Chambers, tell me a story.
Well, from the beginning, he was in another relationship. Our first Christmas together, his cousin comes, tells me how he got another girl that he had been dating,
It's not true.
quote, at his mother's house. So, of course, I confronted him about it. Now, keep in mind, it's our first Christmas. So he claimed she popped up and brought him some stuff for Christmas. I let it go.
That's not
From
Were you
there-
married then?
No, ma'am.
It's not true.
Okay.
It's not
First
too
year,
good.
first Christmas.
First year, first Christmas. So you kind of let that one go by. Then what happened?
Then, about maybe a year later,
No.
Hang on, you don't even know there was a year later.
God heaven.
What do you
No, no,
disagree
no, no.
with? There was a year later, so just stop. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a full opportunity.
about a year later, washing clothes, find this chick number in his pants. So I call her, of course. So she tells me how they in this relationship and just how they was engaged, how...
Really?
She told me, she didn't tell me that, Henri?
Come on.
She told
Get
me
off
that.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't say if
told
it
you
was
that.
true. I'm telling you what she
Okay.
told me. But anyway, she tells me this, so I confront him about it. He claimed one night stand at the club. No problem. Okay, let that go. He claimed one night stand at the club. Let it go. Okay, so time started to go by. She started calling, maybe a year later, all just a year or two later, just calling. He telling me, oh, we just cool, we just friends. I'm like, okay.
We were. That's
So
what it
me-
was.
Let her finish.
Didn't think nothing of it. I'm okay, just a friend I trust. I'm trying to trust him. So then she got real disrespectful with it. Start calling 2, 3 in the morning, all crazy times of night. So I answers the phone. Keep in mind, I'm pregnant by then with our second child. About 6 months, 7 months pregnant. I answers the phone to ask her, why are you being disrespectful if y'all just friends?
Really?
So at this point, that's when she chose to tell me that he had been coming over, that they was more than just friends.
That's
So
not
of
true.
course, I go home and confront him about it.
And he said what?
He moved out.
That's a whole lot to
Is
say
that
right
not
there.
clear? You
That's
didn't
not
move
true.
out. He moved out the same day. So me, I'm
Where
looking
did he
for-
go?
To her house.
Yeah. Now that's
Now,
true.
Mr.
of it's
Chambers,
true.
That's
you
true.
tell me the
What she
story
said is
that
true,
you
but-
think is true.
She's skipping the whole scenario. When I met her, I talked to her on the phone for 8 months.
That's
Never
correct.
seen each other.
Right.
We just talked on the phone for 8 months.
Right.
So the first time I seen her was on New Year's, right? We cooked it that New Year's, everything was fine. Now, a couple of days later, I
Not
go back
days.
to kick it with her again.
Months.
It's this baby there. So I'm looking at the baby, I'm like, a brand new baby at that. So I'm like, whose baby is this? Mine. So I'm like,
So she didn't mention it in the 8 months.
Didn't
She didn't
mention the
mention
baby
that she
at
was
all.
pregnant.
At all. That's the
I
first
had
thing.
no plans on
See,
nothing.
that's what she
understand,
said.
I understand.
But she been sneaky. She trying to make me look like the sneak, but she been sneaky. So that's the first place.
Sneaky and cheating is two different things.
Stop.
Okay.
After that, I said to myself, you know what? I kind of like her, so I'm gonna kind of like
Roll
let things
with it.
evolve. Now, what she's saying about the girlfriend, I had a girlfriend that was in college that I no longer talk to. It was over when we went to college. Now, she did come over and bring me a gift when she came from college. She was not at my mother's house.
That's the story.
Second of all, as we got more intimate together, right? We decided not to use protection anymore, right? So as we both decided...
And y'all weren't married?
No, we weren't married then.
No.
You're right, that's a no. But at the same time, we handled it like adults. We both chose that, hey, you know once we do this, you know what can happen, right? So she gets pregnant. So now as she's pregnant, instead of her sitting down and talking to me like a woman, like I talked to her like a man about her getting pregnant, she goes in my wallet. She went in my wallet, then wrote down my information, wrote down my social security number.
Cause he lied about his name.
How did I lie about my name?
You told me your name was Rashawn, and even
That is
after
my
we
name.
decided,
That's my middle name. My name is Henri
decided
Chambers.
to have
That's my
that
name.
adult conversation and become more serious, I'm running around here pregnant, still thinking he Rashawn.
That's not true.
So of course, when I seen his real name, I wrote it down. Why else would I have?
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
You're not Rashawn. You're
Well,
Henri.
why do you think she did it if she didn't, what was she suspicious of?
She had no reason to be
Exactly.
suspicious.
I
That's the whole point. She didn't have no reason to be suspicious because we had an adult conversation. She knew my name. She lying.
I did not know
She knew
your
that my name was Henri Roshan Chambers.
How you gonna get pregnant? How you gonna get
she
pregnant
knew
by a guy you don't know his
from a
middle
fact.
name?
And then on top of that,
You're right, but we was trying to start something. We was having
the
adult
reason
conversations.
You don't
that
start
the
with a
reason that
baby.
this
The
marriage
baby is at the end.
not
No,
gonna
we
last
have been
because on top of us getting married, she cheats.
Oh wait,
Now-
Judge, can we back it up?
I'm gonna get to you. Let
Now-
me finish the cheating story and then we'll move
Mind you,
forward.
when I was young, I was wild. I did
Wild.
things. I'll account for that. But we weren't married. I was taught that if you're not married, it's not cheating. I told her that.
He got caught after
No.
we got married.
No.
Yes.
You're having a fight with her because she thinks you're with somebody else.
Correct.
When you leave, you go to that somebody else.
Correct.
That would seem to indicate that somebody else was a little more than just a friend.
That one night.
No.
Public service announcement to the women of the world.
Give it to him.
Do not continue to let your random dude live in your crib. Just don't let it.
The first dude, it wasn't physical. It was more mentally. Once again, 8, 9 months, she's dragging this dude on. He way in another state. She getting
Just
his money.
Just money.
Just.
But Judge, you have to understand what led me up to that.
What
Because-
led up to that?
Because I told you when I was pregnant, he moved out. He moved in with that girl. Well, once I found out and I figured out he moved out my house to hers, I call, he leaves her house that night and moves in with another girl.
I sure did. Because
So,
but the simple fact
Judge,
is that
wait, let me finish because I let you talk.
Hang on. Go ahead.
So I'm dealing with all that. Bring the girl to my house, kids find out. To find out from the kids, go through that. I had the baby. Then he tell me, you know what? I want my family.
True.
Let this man come home, Judge. After I let him come home, maybe a year or two after, he left his social media up on the computer.
true.
Right.
So I'm looking on the computer and I see the same chick that he been supposedly the one night stand at the club. Her picture, big as day
That's
on his
it.
backboard.
That's all you seen was a
So
picture.
you say.
That's all you seen was a picture.
Why would
that
a
picture
man
had been on my
have
backboard.
that woman?
That's
He
all
got
you
a
seen.
whole
Was it on your
family.
screensaver?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. On Twitter.
Now, wait a minute.
No,
Now,
not
hang
the
on.
screensaver. On his
Twitter.
social
It was
media
on the
page.
backboard of a Twitter. That's what
Of
it was
a
on.
Twitter.
On my page. That's what it was on.
Yeah.
That's what she seen. But at the same time, Yana, I
Ain't no buts.
had no contact with that girl when I had the
That's
picture
what he
up there.
say.
That's
We
the
still
truth.
talking about the one night stand that he moved in with.
Yeah,
we still talking about the one
that's
night
the thing
stand.
I want to ask about. You're having a fight with her because she thinks you're with somebody else.
Correct.
When you leave, you go to that somebody else.
Correct.
That would seem to indicate that somebody else was a little more than just a friend.
That one night.
No,
stand.
I went there because I didn't want to go back to my parents' house, so I went to her house. And in the process, she's calling. She had the phone number. She's calling.
Oh,
so
you
I'm
didn't
thinking to
give it
myself,
to me.
okay, I don't want to bring this mischief on you because I've done it. So I basically went out, talked to another chick.
He knew I knew
And
she
found
stayed
another
and I
chick to
was
stay with.
coming.
Now-
That's the only reason why he left.
Public service announcement to the women of the world.
Give it to him.
Do not continue to let your random dude live in your crib. Just don't let it.
See, that's the thing.
You're a nice guy, but there are a lot of them that aren't. So don't just let them in.
Now,
you
this
know,
was years
I
later.
don't want a man that ain't got his own place. That's just me, but okay.
But I just wasn't a random dude. And at the same time,
Yeah,
what you're
this
saying
was
is
years
right. I
later.
respect
We
that.
lived together.
Because I kept telling her the whole time, she wants me to move in. No, time is not right. I don't want to move in.
It took
We
a
need to
couple
get
years
further
before he
in what we
moved
need
in.
to get to before I move in. She the one insisted, now you need to move in.
Because I had a baby by then. I had a whole baby.
You need to do that.
It had
You
been
had a
like
baby
two-
together,
and
yeah.
I'm when I wanted
And
him to
I'm telling
move
her the
in.
whole time, I'm still young. So if I move in,
Correction.
I'm knowing what's gonna happen.
That's not true.
That
he
ain't
was
true?
telling me that it was
Y'all
us
got
in a
it. You
relationship.
got everything backwards. Both of you've got everything backwards. You've said now, though, that though sex was once a wonderful part of your relationship,
It was.
it is now a distant memory.
It's null and void.
Talk to me about that.
Because she cheated.
But you know
That's
what,
why.
Judge?
Physically.
Let me tell you.
Okay, like I said, the first time with the dude, it was 8 months. Now, it was more mental.
No, that wasn't no cheat.
It was more mental. She doesn't consider it cheating, but it was.
Go ahead.
Now, she gets with another childhood friend. And for 8 or 9 months, she's in a whole nother relationship with this man.
Miss Chambers, your response to that?
It's true. You keep it real.
She
Judge, okay,
found me
let's go
on that
back.
dating site because she was on there.
That's not true.
keep it real.
What I found
You
was
gotta keep
when
it
I
real.
went through his phone.
You got something you want to tell me?
That's not true. That was a whole different instinct. Not the
That's a
one.
whole different instinct.
Can I finish my story?
No.
Okay.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV.
Let me tell you, when I cheated, now I was faithful to this man for like 16 plus years, and he kept
Cheating.
cheating.
We weren't married.
Even
I
after
was
we
young.
got married,
I told you that.
We
It was
get
like,
that
what did
part.
you
We get
expect?
that
Even
part.
after we got married, we get home. Couple months later, I'm going through his phone.
That's what
he
you
up
found the
on
picture.
dating sites.
How you find me on the dating site if you wasn't on there?
I wasn't on there. I went through your
Find me
phone.
on
You
there.
ain't never seen me on no dating
Yonder,
site.
she found me on the dating site because she had to be on there too.
No, I picked
That's
up
the
his
only way that you
phone.
can find me.
Let me ask you this,
keep it
Mr.
real.
Chambers. Mr. Chambers.
It was
Hey, hey,
your
hey.
You need to keep it real. No,
Hey.
you didn't. No, you didn't.
Reed, you keep it real.
She
Judge,
found
okay,
me
let's go
on
back.
that dating site because she was on there.
That's not true.
Like, keep it real.
What I found
You not
was
keeping
when
it
I
real.
went through his phone, I went through his email.
You didn't go through my phone,
and
remember?
I seen,
You called me at work.
And I
She
seen
called
the
me at work.
things on
She's like,
your
baby,
phone.
Stop.
you got something you want to tell me?
Reed, that's not
Stop.
true.
Come on.
That was a whole different instinct. Not the
Stop.
one.
That's a whole different instinct. No.
Judge,
No.
can I finish my story?
No.
Okay. Okay.
You guys have very interesting lives.
Oh.
Very intricate stories. Very meaningful things to say. But I can't catch none of it. So tell me why you're so upset with her cheating when you were cheating for so long. I know you were single, but she didn't cheat when she was single.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I understand
It seems
exactly
like
what
a
you're saying.
whole lot of rights on your side and not very
Okay.
many on hers.
This is my thing. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Usually women are smart.
I
Usually,
was smart. You didn't catch me, boo.
Miss Chambers, please.
It's nothing being smart about being another married man's girlfriend. That's not smart.
Okay, but you.
Well, that's not what you're upset about, is it?
Oh, yeah,
No, he
that's
upset because I
it's-
gave away the.
It ain't got nothing to do with, see, that's what she's think. That's what
No,
she think.
that's what it
and
is.
I tell her all the time,
You're
it's
not in
your,
love with it.
It's your brain.
That's not true, though.
She knows that.
That's not true, though.
My problem is that you were another married
But my
man's
brain
girl.
don't feel the
No.
same.
Your brain ain't the
Stop.
same.
Okay.
Because I don't know what you was thinking when you did that.
Same thing you was thinking when you did it.
I was
Okay,
thinking-
Mrs. Chambers, have a seat.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, have a seat. I'm just done.
Okay.
So what was your problem?
When I cheated, I wasn't married. The women that I messed with, they were single. So if in fact, like she's saying, if I got through to the curb, that's okay. Because I still have at least like one of them. And so I'm on, it sounds strange, but just like I say, I'm on some kind of track. The way she did it, once I found out, is like, how can I deal with that? Because we're married. If I leave this home and decide not to be with you, it's just gonna be you. When I left you, I was with another woman that still helped me take care of my kids. It's like, I lost nothing but the love of my life. That's it. I didn't bargain to lose everything.
So you're saying she wasn't smart about it?
At all.
Listen to me. She wasn't smart about it because she didn't cheat with a dude that was lined up sufficiently to take her in should she get caught.
Thank you.
Oh, good Lord Jesus.
Thank you.
I got nothing.
Because just like I say, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Somebody's gonna have to revive me.
Somebody better revive her. She need revival. Somebody.
That's a whole new code of conduct that I don't know nothing about.
Nothing about.
And I'm having trouble figuring it out. Now, Mrs. Chambers, if I allow you to come back up here, you think you can act like you got some sense? There was a moment in time where you two tried to rekindle your romance with a trip. Tell me what happened. I'm gonna start with you. You're not gonna interrupt, and then I'm gonna go to you.
Oh,
Go.
Vegas, that was our last trip. You know, we do it every year. It's our anniversary trip. But this year was like totally different. There was no affection. Usually we all over each other. We in the bedroom.
Just
the whole
take
trip.
care of business.
mostly.
I got it.
This time,
Nothing.
And we took friends. So he spent time with his friend. My friend stayed in her room. So I pretty much tried to follow him. And I gave them their space, but I pretty much tried to
And he just
tag
wasn't.
along with him. But it just wasn't the same.
Mr. Chambers, why do you think the romantic light went out on that last trip?
It's just like I said, Judge. To me, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
So you were still mad about her dating that married guy?
My wife can't tell me that she's another married man's girlfriend and still expect me to be, like, sexual with her.
But
like,
if she was a
doesn't
girlfriend to an unmarried man, you'd have been all right with it.
Yeah, I can take that because that's something that makes me feel like, okay, what am I doing for my wife to do this? Maybe I need to step my
You
game
still
up.
need to think.
No, maybe I need to step my game up. You
Y'all
see what I'm
tripping
saying?
me out.
Because
Because his logical thinking isn't correct.
If that's the case, then it's like I need to step my game up.
Yeah, y'all tripping me
I
out.
can deal with that.
Judge,
just
completely.
far as
He needs to be thinking, what caused my wife to cheat?
Mr. and Mrs. Chambers, this is too much for me to handle right now. I'm going to recess this court and join you again with a little help from somebody I know. This matter is recessed. Let's give her an opportunity to tell you.
Okay.
Okay? Well, hang on.
Okay.
Tell him why that happened.
Why'd you do it?
Because, Judge, think. My grandma died in October. 2 months later, my son died. I'm dealing with all that. I come home, everybody's on me. From the kids to my mama, to everybody, I'm trying to be there for him.
I think that she loves you beyond all belief. And she did one dumb thing, and the reasons that you're upset about it, to me, it just freaked me out completely.
Everybody has different needs. So for some people, they may need a little bit more comfort. They want them to just be around and to listen. And if that person isn't providing that, they may act out or may be seeking comfort from other people.